Meanwhile, the honor keep, still outside the gates, there are a half dozen or so orcs that are filling a has gone off to get reinforcements to be safe. A lot of food offerings were left for the statue of honor. Again, they can be eaten, so you're not going to starve. You notice that Perris goes over and sits down on the floor and pulls out a rather thick book with vellum pages.
Just gonna wander over and sort of casually look over her shoulder, looking at this.
The blue, does it match her robes?
No, it's a book. The book's not blue, it's leather.
Blue. No? What color is the book?
Brown. It's an old book.
Okay.
You understand this language?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the mage.
What's that you're asking?
This language, you understand it?
It's written in an archaic form of common. My mother uncovered this book before I was born. She used to be a magic user before the apocalypse.
So is this like one of the mage books, that sort of thing?
Yes.
All right. I'll leave you be then.
I study it every chance I get. Someday, magic will come roaring back, and I'm going to be ready.
Wait, you saying you can't do magic?
Well, I can do some magic, but, the stuff in this book, look, let me show you. She turns to a page, and you see a drawing what appears to be hundreds of lightning strikes attacking an army. This right here, this is called chain lightning. It can destroy an army. Imagine if an army of orcs attacked a city. Well, a mage wielding this kind of power could put an end to that.
Damn.
Or imagine a dark god appearing before a town, come to do it harm. This same spell could be cast upon that one god, and I guarantee you, he would feel it.
I'm just gonna kind of look at her and look at the thing, and then look back at her and say, "So how long you think you can learn this?"
I don't know. I don't understand all of it, and primarily because it's hard to explain. But the more you use magic, the easier the harder spells become. And the problem is not all magic is working. So I'm having a tough time, to be honest with you. So it might be years before I could get to this level. And in the back of this book, she shows you blank pages. I haven't even figured out how to make the writing appear here. But they say that in here, she's going to look around. There's Doomers and Veins. The type of magic that most mages only dream about.
Damn. What's Doomer or Vane?
That spell I showed you of the chain lightning?
Mm-hmm.
For a Doomer, multiply that by 100, and for a Vane, 10,000.
Well, damn, girl, sounds like you need to be working on that. Okay. I'm gonna sit down next to her. So, your mom, she say anything about the gods?
She said the gods had abandoned us because they were afraid.
I don't believe that. See, I think someone up there, Bully is up there, and one of these days he's going to come down and whoop some ass, but something's holding him back. I'm going to find out what's holding him back.
You're saying the same thing that every other cleric and priest has been saying that I've heard. No offense, I'll believe it when I see it.
No, that's perfectly fine, girl. I perfectly understand why it is you want to think that way. But one of these days, I'm going to find out the secret where Bully is, and he and I, we're going to whip a whole lot of ass.
Malkovich comes over and puts his hand on your shoulder, and Trukovich will be returning as well. Let me tell you something, Perris. Something for you to think about. You say that you have no faith that the gods will return, that they have abandoned us, yet you have faith that magic will be restored. There used to be magic, and it was taken away. But you believe it will be returned and restored, just as we believe that the gods will take their proper place again. That is why we believe in them. and that is why we pray to them. I leave you with that. She's gonna turn and walk away.
I'm gonna head back over to the little honor statue, and some slight piece of food that I have, I'll leave there as an offering.
Okay.
Then go back, and I'm gonna look out the windows, see any sign of our former monster party, see if there's look like anything's coming back or not.
The half dozen orcs are still out there, and one of them has his ass facing the honor keep, and he's taking a shit right in just right outside the gate. And one of the other orcs is gonna grab him and kind of push him in, and you see him scream as part of his ass disintegrates when he crosses the threshold of the gate.
I'm just gonna smile, nod.
The other orcs are literally rolling around in the dirt laughing.
Damn right. See, Anna's going to be the key.
Salem and Arcus, what are you guys doing? Remember, this is a 4-story keep. It's round like a tower. There's beds on the second floor, and then it's also got a attached square building that holds like a kitchen. There's downstairs is where the statue is, and there's all these offerings there.
So there's a kitchen? Is it actually like stocked with food? Oh, you said there was a kitchen area? Is it actually like stocked with food? Fresh stuff?
No. There's a basket with onions and potatoes in it. They're pretty pathetic. There's 3 onions and 4 or 5.
Hey, onions and potatoes. If there's like a frying pan and some heat source, I'm cooking up onions and potatoes.
Okay, there is a stove. You can get it going. There's some firewood there. It looks like people have been bringing in firewood. You can get it going if you like. Frying up the potatoes and onions. Perris is going to come into the kitchen, and she's going to tuck her hair behind her ear and lean in and smell. It smells pretty good. You know how to cook?
Yeah, it's amazing what you pick up after a few years on a ship. Most of those guys don't know a thing about food, and they'll trade you damn near their whole week's wages if you know how to cook like their mama did.
Huh. I've never been on a ship.
It really sucks. I would avoid it.
Well, I'm going to have to take a ship to where I need to get to one day. I'm going to find Seagrove.
What's that?
The Malkorian Mage. That's the Malkorian Mage Enclave. It's hidden to anyone but mages.
Oh.
And I aim to find it.
Well, you're probably going to have to actually learn some magic for that.
Yeah, probably. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut. I owe you.
Look, as far as they're concerned, I have no idea what happened. You can tell whatever story you want.
Suddenly there's a shout from outside. Hey! Humans!
Oh, look up. No.
The Orcan leader has returned, and he's got a small army with him. Looks to be 30 or 40 orcs.
Are they in striking range, Charlie?
What's that?
Are they in strike range, Charlie?
Yeah, you can fire a crossbow bolt to them. These are militarized orcs. They've got wooden shields and iron weapons. Human in charge! Parley!
Looks like it's time to talk to thy enemy.
He's got a head on a pike. At first it looks like a white flag for Parley, except you realize when you get out the door that it's a head with white hair.
Watch for a sign. And I'm gonna walk out right up towards the gate, you know what I mean, inside of the gate. Straight, chest upright, proper walk.
Okay, as you get closer, you realize that the head on the pike is a drow head. And that the white hair that looks like a surrender or parlay flag is drow hair.
So, what's your terms of surrendering?
All humans come out. All humans not be harmed. Humans be slaves. You will be fed. Women will be used for breeding. But you will live. These are good terms.
Yeah. How about you guys all drop your weapons and armor, and then we will accept your surrender.
He's going to turn to them. And they're all going to bust out laughing and everything. and one's going to come forward and pull his weird twisted penis out and start pissing towards the honor keep. And then they're going to laugh again. You not understand. We no surrender to you. You surrender to us. If not, we starve you out. It been done before. It be done again. We in control. Humans no longer in control. You notice it night all the time. You have 47 minutes to decide. Parlay over.
So I'm going to
Oh,
return
sorry.
back to the keep. We have 47 minutes. Arcus, have you ever had to take a life?
My line of work was more in the taking of things, not lives. Well, there was a rule on the ships where we could be punished by death for injuring in any way a crewmate unless it was in defense of our lives. And I always really liked that rule.
Didn't he, pardon me, but didn't he say something about breeding the women?
He said a lot of stuff that isn't happening.
Yeah, that's probably, I don't know how Salem feels, but personally, yeah, I'm not really happy about that. Yeah,
Okay.
no.
And nobody is.
I would like my maidenhood to remain intact. Thank you
I want
very much.
to look like I want to be standing in the archway in which I can see where they're gathered. Like the captain himself, I'm sure, is gathered around by specific people, where his garrisons are gathered in other, specifically kind of because they're going to basically surrounding the place, right? So they're not just a gigantic wave in one direction. They're surrounding the place, right?
At this point,
so
yeah.
that's what's awesome about this.
I do not know about you, my friend, but I do not relish running for my life in the dark. We have food here.
We have time
Maybe
to wait.
Maybe they will get bored. I am all for fighting. Orcs are stupid, but orcs are also strong. Right now, they outnumber us 5-1, I think. But you are a knight of honor, and your ways are, well, they're legendary. So if you say we should fight, then we will have to fight. I'm not sure how many I can kill with my hammer, but I will kill as many as Turkovich allows.
So, he says we got 47 minutes. How long until we think that the sun will be coming up?
It's going to be close. 47 minutes might be dawn. I can't believe that Orcan idiot could possibly have any idea of the exact rising of the sun. If he does, where would he get that information? How would he know?
True that.
They got somebody with some brains with them.
Well, it's
Somebody
not him.
powerful. They're going to get past that wall there.
We'll keep watching to see who this general seems to be talking to or communicating to the most, because that's his man.
That sounds like a plausible plan. Salem,
Yes.
you are definitely good with that crossbow.
I'd like to imagine.
Perhaps you should get on the roof of tower. If you're good with crossbow, then you have better than ordinary eyesight. Perhaps you can see just who Orcan leader is speaking to.
Very well
Because
then.
whoever he is getting his information from can't possibly be an orc. Orcs are stupid.
Would I have a spyglass?
No. You want to look around downstairs in front of the honor statue?
Sure. While we have 47 minutes, I don't need to be on the roof immediately right now. Actually, is it Gorn?
Is it cool if he looks around to see if there's a spyglass down below?
By all means, anything that has been offered to this has been offered to the cause, and therefore anything that is in here is here for the cause.
I'm gonna look downstairs then. Is there anything of value?
Okay.
Thing that's in there.
Looking around, looking for a spyglass. You don't actually find a spyglass, but you do.
Spyglass in particular, but just like looking through the supplies and seeing what would be of value.
Random things are left. A lot of shoes and a lot of like food items, like grain. You do find opera glasses, like miniature binoculars.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
With that case, I'll go up to the roof then. I'm trying to be as like sneaky as possible. I know, but I just don't want to flaunt it around the roof looking at them. Is there any way I can crawl up the backside? And
You can go up the stairs to get to the roof, and there's crenellations there, like a castle. So you can easily crawl up through the doorway and crawl over to peer through to see.
Okay. Well, I'm going to peer over then and take a look. I'm looking for people with nicer sets of armor, just, people that look like they would be in some kind of power position.
Okay, what you do see, the sun is getting ready to come up. And you can only tell that by a lightening of the eastern horizon. You don't see, the sun coming because it's an apocalypse and it's always dark. But it's kind of a little lighter there. Looking around, you see that they've deployed every so many feet. They've got 4 or 5 orcs together.
Uh-huh.
And they have a small catapult. Catapult. Yeah.
Because I check it to see if it's actually like going to work or.
It's going to throw rocks about the size of a basketball. The keep could probably withstand it, but not forever. I mean, eventually they would just wear down the wall.
All right.
The keep itself. But the leader is standing there talking to a fat, sloppy orc. And that orc, standing next to the catapult, at first it looks like the leader is giving him orders, but then you realize that the fat, sloppy orc is actually giving the leader orders.
Okay.
They are out of crossbow range, though, okay?
All right. I'm going to go downstairs in that case.
Okay.
I'm going to, once again, find Gorn. There's a small catapult. It doesn't look like it can do a whole lot of damage, but it won't stand for these walls. And one of the orcs is talking to a fatter orc. He appears to be giving out the orders.
That's probably the smart one.
They're out of range, though. I would have to move up forward to actually be able to hit the fat one. But it is a big target on the bright side.
I got an idea for distraction. So, while you were looking around the basement, did you see any preserved meats? Bacon, sausage, ham, anything like that?
Did I see any of that, Charlie?
You saw some salt pork and bacon.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to take those, get them in the pan and start rendering the fat out. Gorn, you're going to help me make a smoke bomb.
Sounds like a plan.
Perris is going to come in. I'm open for learning anything from anyone. This looks interesting.
Okay, so what we're doing is once the fat's rendered out, I'm going to snack on a piece of bacon while I start pouring it into flasks and putting a length of rope in them as a fuse.
Okay.
And then I soak that in oil also, more of the fat.
Okay, there's several flasks out around the statue. There's actually 6 flasks, and all of them are filled with forms of alcohol that were left for the Statue of Honor.
Well, I've got a few empty flasks in my bag.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know. Malkovich...
Now, something entirely different with flasks of hard alcohol.
Malkovich is going to bring them into the kitchen. I am not sure if you could use these, but during the great attack of the 20th year of the apocalypse, where the entire Orcan horde attacked Cold Iron from Mount Peterborough, we made grenades out of such things. We put fuses in them, lit them, and throw them. When the bottle breaks open, alcohol spreads fire. It may be possible if someone could get close enough to that catapult to burn it.
Yeah, it's the same idea as what I'm doing here, except that's going to create fire as well as smoke.
Perris has a funny expression on her face, and she literally is suddenly going to just look up and walk out into the chamber and out the front door and kind of stand in the yard with her hands on her hips.
I'll poke my head around. What you doing? What's going on?
Come here. Are you detecting anything?
I'll walk outside toward her. Do I sense anything?
Nothing outside of normal.
No, I don't sense anything.
Come with me.
Okay. I'll go
Perris
with her.
comes back and she walks purposefully into the kitchen. Arcus.
Yes?
I need to see that ring. It's important. It could mean something. It's important. Please.
Well, If it was a gift to honor, maybe he gifted it back to one of his knights. I kind of, eyes upstairs, nudge, nudge.
All right, let's see if she's smart enough to figure that out. Okay, great. She's going to go upstairs. And did you hide it or did you just leave it on the table?
He
You
just
left
put it
the
on
table,
my
right?
bedroll.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just like on his bedroll.
And she's going to walk right into the room and pick it up. And you see her, she closes her eyes and she literally starts shaking and she puts it on the bed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wuta. Pick that ring up.
I'll walk over to her. What is it?
Pick the ring up. Tell me what you feel.
I'll pick the ring up, hold it in my hand.
It's a ring.
It's shiny.
Drop it in my hand.
I'll drop it in her hand.
Holy shit, I'm detecting magic. Oh my God. Follow me. She runs down the stairs. Gorn, come here quick.
I'm gonna come to her side.
Okay. I'm dropping this ring in your hand, okay? Please. Stick your hand out. She drops the ring in your hand. Do you feel anything at
A
all?
little betrayed. Did you take this ring? Did I just accuse him?
No, look, we don't have time for this. I'll explain later. Okay, you detect it's a ring, right? You don't feel
It's
anything.
just
It's
a
a
ring.
ring. Okay, put it in my
your
hand. Feel my arm. I'm trembling. Do you know why? I'm detecting magic. But that's not the issue. I'm detecting magic from outside. And she drops the ring back into your hand. Somebody outside has magic.
I'll explain how they'd be able to get through the gate.
All right then. So, how far along are you on your smoke grenades?
Here's the problem, Gorn. If I'm detecting magic in here, whoever outside has magic, I can't detect the magic on the ring unless I'm holding it. Do you understand what that means? Whoever has magic outside, it's so freaking powerful that I can detect it 100 yards away.
Alright, so then this is what I want you to do. I want you to scour with Arcus this entire compound. Up, down, start low, work your way up. I'm coming with you the whole way through. Keep watching him with that little opera glasses. Tell me if anything changes. Malkovich. Pay attention to the door. Watch the gate. See if they bring anything towards it. This is all about communication. Keep gathering anything that's needed. And let's scour this place real quick. Up and down. We're going to search this place up and down real quick.
By this time, we probably finished putting together our 6 explosive grenades and 3.
Roll one. Oh, okay. You got 6 explosive grenades. Okay, so you had 6 smoke grenades too. Wow.
All right.
I'm going to go into the basement, see if I can find, as John suggested, I'm going to start there looking for anything. I'm going to be keeping an eye out just by happenstance for anything pertaining to bully, but otherwise I'm going to be looking around for anything useful, weapons, whatever.
All right, well, if he's starting at the basement, I'll go and start at the roof.
No. We're all starting at the basement.
Really?
We're all going to start at the basement and work our way up. The reason being, it'll be best to have the mage, have the priest, have the paladin, have the thief. That's what you are. Find the things. Let's scour.
So, what exactly are you having us
You're
look for?
looking for secrets in anywhere, everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere, look for secrets. Mages
Okay, so I'm basically
magic.
going through.
We are looking for holy.
I'm like secret doors 101, tapping on walls.
Yeah, you roll a 1 dice
Drawers
six.
and altars, anything that you find. Desks, anything. Search everything.
All right.
So you guys go down to the basement. The stairs are stone. The basement is very sturdy. There's wooden beams over top. The basement's round. It does not go into the square part under the kitchen. Searching the first third of it, you find the secret. Down there is a shelf with wine bottles on it. Many are busted, probably from the weather. There's also a stack of firewood. There's an old cart, like a wheelbarrow type thing. There's some horse bridles hanging on the wall. And over in the corner, there's something covered up with a piece of canvas. laying on the floor.
I'm gonna look at the Knight of Honor. I think you should be the one to do it, brother.
Go looking behind the canvas.
It's a Knight of Honor's saddle. As soon as you uncover it, Perris comes over, excitedly taps you on the arm. Wow, as soon as you uncovered that thing, my tingly sense went berserk. That's something. Let me tell you about the saddle real quick. It's well tooled. It has the symbols of honor all over it. It's got gold and silver inlay.
All right, I'm gonna strap it to my back.
Thief, do you want to search another third?
Sure thing.
Okay. Then there's 1/3 left.
No.
Is there like a crate or a box or something that you could hold in both hands to carry stuff in?
Yeah, wooden crate.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the wooden crate, start putting the wine bottles into the wooden crate, and I'm gonna carry them up to the roof.
Okay. There's 7 wine bottles that aren't broken. The wine is either turned to vinegar or the bottles are broken. Okay.
Okay. While I'm on my way there, I'm going to see if I can find any pieces of cloth. I'm going to grab and stuff them into the crate as well.
Okay. Okay. You find there's a hollow pocket underneath the Statue of Honor.
Okay.
Something in there.
Well, open it.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Is it like covered by a loose brick I gotta pull out, something like that?
No, it appears to be. Feeling around, you felt a small little gap. You're going to have to. It looks to be like the statue is on a pedestal, a heavy stone pedestal. You're going to have to push it, and you probably aren't strong enough.
Check it.
Oh, I'm gonna wave Gorn
I'm
over.
right here. I'm watching you because you're a thief.
I think
So
I think there's something down here. Help me move the statue out of the way.
make sure moving this won't make me explode.
All right, yeah. Can I search for traps? I guess.
Yes. Yeah, it's trapped. Unless you have a symbol of honor, there's a poisonous gas that will be released.
Okay. It looks like you're the only one who won't get exploded by this, Mr. Gorn.
Well then, I'm gonna take my holy symbol out. I'm gonna put it on the altar with my hand on it, on the top of it, and I'm gonna start pushing the altar.
Oh, okay. You easily push it, and it opens, and there is a concave area under it, about 2 feet by 2
In
feet.
which I can stick it in.
And yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna set the holy symbol into it.
Okay.
Does it turn or?
Yeah, it opens up, and inside there are quite a few items.
All right. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Okay. The first items appears to be like a leather big wallet, and inside there's some curious paper notes. They're green. They have faces in the center of them, and they've got strange writing on them. When you turn it over on the back side, on one of them, there's a pyramid with an eye above it. On another one, there's a building. There's on the other side of one, there's a building. I mean, there's an eagle. The cool thing is there's small metal items in there that you, Arcus, recognize as thieves' picks.
So he's flipping through it. I'm just like looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see everything that's in front of us. I'm not blocking the path.
You know, someone with my kind of training could make good use of
I'm
those.
gonna hand it to him.
All right.
Okay.
Pocket those.
All right, that's going to increase your open locks ability.
And what else is in this little cubby hole other than the wallet?
There's an honor symbol, an old and ancient one. You detect a lot of
Well,
holiness
I'm
from
definitely gonna pick that up.
it. Okay. There are 2 healing potions. Obvious Knights of Honor healing
I'm
potions.
gonna hand. Oh well, I guess he's up at the roof right now, so I'm gonna wait to hand these off to the priest.
And then there's also 2 small vials that you recognize as being life potions.
Okay, very understood.
Wait a minute. There's also a ring box.
Oh, hand it to Arcus and say, "Here, open the box."
The box isn't trapped, is
For
it?
you to determine.
Oh, I don't know whether it's trapped or not, so I'm gonna open it anyway. 'Cause I got a terrible roll.
Okay, you open it up, and it's empty. There's nothing in there that you can see. You cannot see anything in there.
Okay, but if I feel around, is there like a false bottom in the box, anything like
Now,
that?
when you feel around, you feel a ring.
Oh. Put it on.
As soon as he puts it on, he turns invisible.
Awesome.
This princesses.
Alright, now here's the test. I'm taking
Yeah.
it off.
What's cool is when he takes it off, he slowly reappears. Like it takes like 15 seconds.
Is it like phasing?
Yeah, like you see him, he takes the ring off, and a ghostly
During
image
that
is standing
15
there, and
seconds
then it becomes
while
more.
he's doing it, I'm going to ask him to try to touch me.
Alright, I'll reach over and try to
Right.
put a hand on his shoulder.
It does. Is he able to touch me? Okay, that's
no.
what I needed to know. So this is probably one of the items that has been a little bit more drained for sake. I mean, it works, but the slow comeback is in relation probably to the brokenness of magic.
Perris is going to come over. Can I hold
Yes.
it?
Put it in your hand. Feel it.
Yeah, I'll hand it to her.
It's
See what you
got
think?
it's got magic in it, but it's not as strong as the other
Yeah.
ring.
Wait, I'm
Okay.
gonna hand her the ring box. See if you get anything from this.
Nothing.
Okay.
So
Put the ring in the box. Hand her the box again.
Alright.
Do you feel the ring?
no, the box is masking it. So the box has some sort of properties.
So I'm gonna hold on to that ring. You can put your other ring in that box.
You can.
Okay.
You can hold on to the box and the rings for right now. Yeah.
Me? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that the invisibility ring is up in like one of my tunic pockets where I can just reach a hand in and put it on.
I'm gonna ask you to getting everything else prepared for right now and looking to the next room. I'll be right there in a minute. So by all means, for right now, you're actually Knight of Honor free to search shit. I'm gonna look to Perris. I need Perris to, there's nobody else here right now, right? At this exact moment, because Matt went to the roof with liquor. Justin just now is going back to make sure that he's got, start working the next area. Jude's
Second
on
floor.
watch. Malkovich is on watch. So it's just, right now, it's just me and Perris. All right.
Yeah.
So, Perris, I need, since we're together right now, is there anything that you can do today, right now, to help us? Not trying to make you feel irrelevant.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
So then this is what I need you to do.
I could probably blind a couple of them if they were close to me.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to stay close to Arcus. Go find him. Stay close to him. Not in a suspicious manner. You're looking for magics. He's looking for secrets. Stay real close to him. I need to go to the roof.
Okay.
So I'm going to head off to the roof. I'm going to walk up there, and I'm going to hand a life potion and both of the healing potions to Wuta.
Yo, what's up, brother? Is there any place to start a fire up there?
On the roof, sure. It's stone.
Okay. I'm going to be moving, taking the wood blocks from the basement, moving them up to here. And I'm going to be stuffing the pieces of cloth into the wine bottles.
Okay.
What's up, brother?
Alright, so upon further investigation down below, we found a couple of things of interest. And I'm going to hand you the 2 vials for healing. These will heal. And I'm going to hand one of them again. And this is an honor life potion.
I'm going to take the potions. Can I identify how much the potions heal for?
They appear to be 1d8 potions.
I have one more. It is right here. And I'm gonna show him. I have one of them,
Alright,
and
the
you
sun
have
is-
the other one. I'm showing you where I have
The
it so
sun
that
is-
way you can easily pull it or whatever.
The sun is coming up,
Understand, brother.
It's getting lighter, and the leader is walking towards the gate with his drow head flag.
I'm going to see if I'm about starting the fire up there.
Parley! Parley!
So I hope everybody's feeling good. And I'm going to walk down off of the roof. This might be it. Let's do this. Walking through. Keep your chins up. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to walk through the door, right up to the gate. So have you accepted the terms of our surrender?
You accepted the terms of our surrender?
The answer to your question is 10,000 times fuck no.
Then you will die here, knight. This will be your graveyard.
This will be a graveyard.
You see we have catapult.
I see you have catapult.
I will knock tower down with you inside. Then we will come and pull your bones out and cook them for our soup.
Just for reference, is how exactly far away from me is this guy while he talks?
He's standing 20 feet back from the broken down gate on his side, and so I'm not sure how close you walked up to the gate.
I'm approximately about the same distance, a little bit less probably. I'm gonna move a little bit closer even towards the gate. I am a knight of honor, and I will never send someone out into slavery.
Wait here. He's going to call one of his men forward and have him hold his standard, and he's going to trot back to the catapult to confer with the fat, ugly, smelly orc. It literally has flies buzzing around his head.